Hello, everybody. Let's move to session 2 of module 4 with the title Mindfulness and Music Improve Self-Awareness, Self-Esteem, and Create Balance in Life. How to awake our senses and our ability to pay attention. Welcome to the session 2. The learning objectives of this session is to focus on how mindfulness developed the well-being and our capacity to pay attention. The starting point is awakening our senses and the ability to listen to our body. At the end of this session, you will be able to learn how mindfulness affects positively our well-being. Learn how to develop mindfulness starting from listening to the language of your body. Recognize the reasons why mindfulness must be applied in music teaching. Learn the benefits of mindfulness both for students and teachers. Learn how mindfulness can help teachers and understand how mindfulness can help students. At the end, you will have the opportunity to implement some mindfulness practices in order to develop mental and physical well-being and increase your senses and the ability to pay attention. Meditation is a practice that has been important for generations, mainly in Eastern cultures, but in recent years it has gained traction in the Western world. It is from these spiritual traditions, which have existed for more than 2,500 years, that all modern mindfulness practices draw their origin. Mindfulness approach is based on amalgam of contemplative practices drawn from the Buddhist experience and Western-based psychoeducational techniques. And throughout its history, it has lent itself to a variety of process of monitoring and analyzing effects and results through an experimental approach in the area of primarily neuroscience. If you want to learn more information, you can read the research and in order to see how meditation was developed and by pricing the link below. Specifically, educators and musicians are utilizing mindfulness to aid in both socio-emotional learning as well as practical performance gains in the classroom. Research by Anderson, you will have the opportunity to see it if you press the link below, said that the most frequently benefits of meditation that reported in a medium level in the research were calm, focus, peace, and emotional management. At the higher level, the most frequently reported benefits were calm emotions, 18.7%, enhanced attention, 16.7%, and insight and personal growth, 11.7%. Tchaikovsky and Chrisley, 2015, and Dias Silveria and Stan, 2020, in their study, asks music students at Bali State University to include mindfulness techniques in their practice sessions and to self-report perceived improvements in practice efficiency and performance gains. Research supports the hypothesis that students will experience performance and efficiency increases when adding mindfulness exercises to personal practice. If you want to learn more, you can press the link below. Mindfulness can be defined mindfulness can be defined as the capacity to stay fully present with one's experience with a non-judgmental or accepting attitude, engendering a warm and friendly openness and curiosity. It is paying attention in a particular way on purpose in the present moment and not judgmentally. Mindfulness improves well-being and supports many attitudes that contribute to a satisfying life. Being mindful makes it easier to savor the pleasures in life as they occur, helps to become fully engaged in activities, and creates a greater capacity to deal with adverse events. By focusing on the here and now, many people who practice mindfulness find that they are less likely to get caught up in worries and about the future or regrets over the past are less predominant, and concerns about success and self-esteem and are better and and have a deep connection with other people. Mindfulness improves well-being and supports many attitudes that contribute to a satisfying life. Being mindful makes it easier to savor the pleasures in life as they occur. It helps to become fully engaged in activities and creates a greater capacity to deal with adverse events. By focusing on the here and now, many people who practice mindfulness find that they are less likely to get caught in worries about the future, regrets over the past, are less predominant concerns about success and self-esteem, are better in deep connection with others. Mindfulness improves physical health. If greater well-being isn't enough of an incentive, scientists have discovered that mindfulness techniques help improve physical health in a number of ways. Mindfulness can help relieve stress, treat heart disease, lower blood pressure, reduce chronic pain, improve sleep, and alleviate gastrointestinal difficulties. Mindfulness improves mental health. In recent years, psychotherapists have turned to mindfulness meditation, important element in the treatment of a number of diseases, including depression, substance abuse, eating disorders, managed conflicts, anxiety disorders, and obsessive compulsive disorder. Study that investigate the relationships between the music performance anxiety levels and mindfulness levels of music teacher candidates. A large sample of undergraduate students, number 524, took place in the study. The data was collected with both Kearney's music performance anxiety inventory and the five-facet mindfulness questionnaire. The person-moment correlations coefficient was used in determining the relationships between the music performance anxiety and mindfulness levels of the music teachers candidates. Results showed that students' mindfulness levels were negatively associated with the music performance anxiety levels, and their piano lessons achievement levels had positively increased with mindfulness, and a negative relationship with them music performance anxiety had a positive relationship with mindfulness and a negative relationship with anxiety. First step in our mindfulness path, awake our senses and our ability to pay attention. The intention is to bring our focus back to our physical senses and how beautiful they are. Maintaining and conscious awareness of our glorious receptors can induce the bliss and euphoria we have been desperately seeking if we simply pay them the attention they deserve. The first step is giving attention to our body at all the sensation present in it is a very powerful and healing practice. Mindfulness can give us the chance to go inward, shut out the thoughts about the outer world and all its distractions, quiet our mind, and connect with our spirit to experience the inner realms. And step by step, we rediscover our senses, the receptors that enable us to perceive and interact with the beautiful world that surrounds us. How hard would it be to control or to commit to awakening the erotic nature of our senses by bringing here and now rather the reduction of it based on fear. Wouldn't it feel good to bask in our spiritual incense, grounded to your body and feel mindful? At 10 minutes a day of conscious recorrection can bring us into expanded standard remembrance. Here there is the audio practice of the body scan. It will be great to do it every day whenever you feel like it. Just find a quiet place in which you will not be disturbed and can comfortably lay down for more or less 15 minutes. Remember to stay with the experience without judging. There is no succeeded, no right or wrong. There is only your experience. Embrace it. You presently here. Here is a link of a beautiful practice that makes you better understand the mindfulness approach. You can have a 5-minute guided meditation with John Kabat-Zinn if you press the link below. Moving on, you can practicing with joy tips and tricks to develop your mindfulness in a joyful way. And now you can have the opportunity to do the activity. Activity 1. How did you feel during the practice of the body scan? Did you find any difficulties in doing the practice? How did you feel after the practice? Please do the practice and answer those questions. Activity 2. Listen to the 5-minute guided meditation with John Kabat-Zinn. How did you feel during the practice? Did you find any difficulties? How did you feel after the practice? Activity 3. After some days of practicing the body scan, write down the differences you find comparing the first time to the last. Activity 4. Write 3 reasons why the practice of the body scan can be important in your life. Activity 5. Write why it can be important in teaching music. Activity 6. Write why it can be important for students. Thank you very much that you were with us in this session 2 of Module 4.